Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video is about Jan 2024 examination question paper. It has two parts. Part A has 8 questions, each of 4 marks, and we need to attempt only 5 questions. Next is Part B. It has 4 questions, 10 marks each, and we need to attempt only 2. So let's get started. The first question, write a short note on needs and importance of teacher-made test. Let's first see what is teacher-made test. Teacher-made test is an assessment designed by teachers to evaluate students' learning. The purpose is to measure understanding of specific classroom content. It is flexible, meaning it is designed and customized according to the unique need of the classroom and students. It can include multiple choices, essay, practical tasks, etc. And it's useful to identify learning gaps and guides teaching strategies. Now let's see next, need for teacher-made test. First one, understanding check. To check if students have understood the lessons taught in the class. Next is to identify gap. To identify students' strength and areas where they need more improvement. The third is personalized assessment to assess students at their own pace and ability level. The fourth one is tracking progress to track learning progress over time. The fifth one is curriculum alignment to make sure that to provide a customized evaluation that matches the classroom curriculum. The next one is importance of teacher-made test. The first one is immediate feedback. That means teacher-made test provide immediate feedback to teachers and students. Second, adjusting teaching. That means this test help teachers to adjust their teaching methods based on the results. The next is relevant focus. Teacher-made test ensure the assessment focuses on what was actually taught. Student engagement, that means this encourages active participation by making tests relevant to students. The next is support growth. Teacher-made test support student growth by identifying specific learning needs. Alright, next see question number 2, discuss the characteristics of dysgraphia. Dysgraphia is a learning difficulty that affects a person's writing ability, including handwriting, spelling, and organizing written ideas. The key characteristics are poor handwriting skills. That means messy, inconsistent handwriting, difficulty forming letters or spacing them correctly, or writing very slow. The next issue with fine motor skills, trouble holding the pencil or pen properly. Next difficulty is spelling challenges, struggling with written expression, and fatigue and frustration. Writing causes physical discomfort or exhaustion. And next is inconsistent performance, difficulty with spacing and alignment. Now let's see the next question number 3. Briefly explain the importance of report writing and its merits. Importance of report writing. Importance of report writing is the first one is effective communication. That means it conveys information, ideas, and finding clearly and concisely. The next is record keeping. Report writing acts as a formal record of activities, events, or research. The third one important is informed decision making. That means report writing provides necessary data and insights to support sound decisions. The next importance is report writing helps in identifying issues and suggesting possible solutions. So, problem identification. The fifth one, accountability and transparency. That means report writing ensure clarity and accountability by documenting actions and outcomes. The next one is knowledge sharing. Report writing facilitates the exchange of information within teams or organizations. So it's a knowledge sharing. Seventh, professional growth. Through report writing, it enhances critical thinking, analyzing, and organizing skills. Next one is progress tracking. Report writing encourages and monitor the development of project or tasks over time. Now let's see some merits of report writing. The first one is clarity of information. That means report writing is organizes data and ideas systematically for easy understanding. The next is enhance decision making. Report writing provides well researched information to make informed decisions. The third one is accountability. That means the documents, actions, findings, and recommendations for transparency. Fourth is problem solving. That means report writing identify issues and proposes actionable solutions. And the fifth one is knowledge sharing. Report writing facilitates the transfer of knowledge across team or organization. Next is professional presentation. Seven is progress monitoring, and eight is permanent record. Now let's see the next one. Suggests few strategies to enhance reading skills in students with learning disability. That means the strategies to help to increase the skill of reading. The first is multisensory learning. That means using visuals, auditory, or kinesthetic approaches to teach reading. For example, combining phonics with letters tracing or using songs to learn sounds. The next strategy is explicit phonic instruction. That means this focuses on teaching phonemic awareness and decoding skills systematically and step by step. The third one is guided reading practice. That means providing structured support during reading sessions such as reading together or offering prompts for difficult words. The fourth technique is repeated reading. Encouraging rereading familiar texts to improve fluency and confidence. So it's a repeated reading. Next is use of technology. That means incorporating assistive tools like audiobooks, text to speech software, or reading apps to support comprehension. The next is simplified and level texts, meaning we need to use books and materials at the students' reading level to reduce frustration and build confidence. So, simplified text. Next is vocabulary building. We can also use the strategy to teach new words in context and use visuals or real life example to enhance understanding. The next is graphic organizer. That means using tools like story maps or diagrams, etc., to help students to visualize and organize the reading material. The next is pair reading. Pair students with a reading buddy for practice and encouragement. The next is positive reinforcement, providing positive reinforcement, chunking test, breaking longer passages into short, simple sections to make them easier to process and understand. Next is regular feedback, providing constructive and encouraging feedback to guide progress and address specific challenges. The last one is focus on comprehension, teaching strategies like summarization, predicting, and asking questions to improve understanding. Alright, now let's see the next one. Alright, let's see question number 5. Short note on DTLD. DTLD stands for Diagnostic Test for Learning Disability. It is a comprehensive assessment tool used to identify learning disabilities in individuals. This test evaluates various key areas. So let's see some components of the test. The components has cognitive abilities, academic skills, processing skills, achievement, and behavioral and emotional. The cognitive abilities test attention, memory, processing speed, and executive functions. The next is academic skills. This assessed reading, writing, mathematics, and language. Processing skills include visual, spatial, auditory, and kinesthetic processing. The next is achievement. It measures academic achievements in area like reading, writing, and mathematics. The next is behavioral and emotional. This test assesses behavioral and emotional functioning. The purpose of the test is to identify learning disabilities such as dyslexia, dyscalculia, or dysgraphia. This develop a targeted intervention and accommodation. Another is to monitor progress and adjust intervention. The last purpose is to provide comprehensive diagnostic information. Now, who can administer the test? A trained psychologist, special educator, educational diagnostician, and a certified school psychologist. The time taken to conduct is approximately 2 to 4 hours, depending on the individual's need and the specific subtest used. May be administered in multiple sessions to avoid fatigue. Now let's see the next question. Explain the impact of learning disability on behavioral. Learning disability can significantly influence a child's behavior due to challenges they face in academic and social settings. These difficulties often lead to frustration, low self esteem, and behavioral responses that reflect their struggles. Now, let's see some impact on their behavioral. The first one is emotional impact. Emotional impact can be frustration, anxiety, low self esteem. They can struggle to. The next is social challenges. Social challenges include difficulty in building relationships. Maybe they can go to isolation stage. There can be aggressions. It means other may act out or show disruptive behavior as a way to cope with their frustrations. The next is academic related behavior, such as avoidance, procrastination, perfectionist. That means they refuse to do homeworks, they delay the tasks due to failure. The next is classroom behavior, like disruptive behavior, inattentive, hyperactive. They can acting out to divert attention from academic struggles. So this can be the classroom behavior. The last one is long term impact. It can also have a long term impact, like risks of mental health issues such as depression or any chronic anxiety. Now let's see the next question. Briefly explain the importance of graphic organizer for children with learning disability. Graphic organization are visual tools that help children with learning disability process and organize information more effectively. That means this is a visual tool. So let's see some of the importance. The first one is simplifies complex information. That means the graphic organizer breaks down large amount of information into smaller manageable chunks for easier understanding. The next is enhanced comprehension. That means it helps students to visualize relationship between ideas, improve understanding of the concepts. The third one is uh, supports memory retention by providing a structure layout that aims in recalling key details and sequences. The fourth one is encourages active learning. This promotes engagement by allowing students to actively organize thoughts and ideas. The next importance is building confidence. The graphic organization help to reduce the cognitive load, enabling students to focus on learning and feel more successful. So this build confidence. The last one is versatility. That means this graphic organizer can be used across subject like reading, math, science, and social studies anywhere. So it's more versatile in nature. All right, let's see the next question. Question number 8. Describe the skill deficits in student with dyspraxia in writing. Dyspraxia is a developmental coordination disorder, can significantly affect a student writing abilities due to challenges with fine motor skill, coordination, and planning. Some common writing skills deficits include poor handwriting, that means difficulty in forming letters, leading to untidy handwriting. That means it can be inconsistent in size, shape, or spacing of the letters and the words. The next one is slow writing speed. They can take longer to complete writing tasks due to struggle with motor planning and execution. The third one is fine motor challenges, difficulty in holding the pencil properly or maintaining the proper pressure while writing. The fourth one is difficulty with letter formation. They struggle to remember how to form the letters or the sequence, leading to frequent mistakes. The fifth one is issues with spacing and alignment. Poor spacing between the words and the sentences, or misalignment of the text, such as the writing off the lines or uneven margins. The next is planning and organizing problem. Trouble organizing thoughts and structuring sentences or paragraphs. They can even find difficulty in sequencing ideas logically in writing works. The seventh is spelling errors. Frequent and inconsistent spelling mistakes due to difficulties with sound letters mapping. The last is frustration and avoidance. Emotional challenges like frustration, anxiety, or avoidance of writing tasks due to persistent struggling. So these were the some common skill deficits. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. So we will be coming up with the next paper, last year 2020-23 question paper, in the next video.